F&B industry. The entire F&B industry is basically jumping leaps and bounds. And the most important thing about the F&B industry is that each and every segment, starting from your fine dining to your QSR to your coffee shop chains, every segment is flourishing on its own. Just to give all of you a brief idea, we know that in India, any Indian family is actually going out and eating at least 4 to 5 times in a month. Now, if we are seeing the global trends, we will see that in international cities like Singapore, Bangkok, UK, US, any cities you take, any family goes out between 25 to 30 times in a month. So this is the potential we are talking about, and this is the opportunity which each and every brand which is entering the Indian market, which its unique features and USPs has in the expansion in the market in the next 5 years. The entire franchising business is a $4.7 trillion industry, and India has, in leaps and bounds, actually taken this entire concept and opportunity, and there is a lot of scope as far as business is concerned. As a master franchise brand, we, Fran Global and Franchise India, ensure that we support our investors in executing the brand in whichever city they are looking in for. So today, any brand which is under master franchise model with Fran Global and Franchise India, the investor actually invests, and also we walk hand in hand along with the investor to basically look out for a place for him, to basically ensure that his entire vendor management is done, to ensure that his interior and planning for the location wherever he is opening is done. We help him recruit and shortlist the team which is required for the operations. And along with that, we also ensure that his day-to-day operation is set, run, and his team is well trained to handle the business which he's looking out for. Today, India is looking out for new generation investors who has the dynamics, who is interested to invest in different dynamic and verticals which are there along with us, but they don't have the experience. That's where our master franchisee brands come in. So today, I am very pleased to present the unique master franchise brand which we have along with us. And this brand is actually jumping leaps and bounds in the international market. So I am very pleased to present the German award-winning brand Donnerschlag, which is looking out for franchising opportunities in India. So just to give all of you a quick history about the brand, we need to understand the history about the founders and the co-founders who basically started this brand in 2016. So uh, this brand started in 2016, and the owners are from UK. So basically, the story goes in that the founder, who is Sanj himself, he had visited Germany and he had seen how the donor shack is gaining popularity out there. This Shans, being a chef himself, uh, found that this is a good opportunity, and he thought that this opportunity is a place which he can invest and we can look in for growth in the market. So he visited Berlin. He got inspired, copied the entire project which was there, and he introduced his first outlet in 2016 in UK. Now, when he introduced his first outlet in 2016, he saw that in the entire Mediterranean food category, the most important thing which was challenging was basically the manpower which was required to operate, and there was huge food cost. So, Shans, being a chef himself, he slowly started working on it, and then he got in robotics and technology in the business to basically ensure that in QSR industry, which is predominantly having a very high food cost and is also having a very high turnover rate, he started looking into opportunities where he standardized the entire process of cooking the shawarma along with robotics, with the help of robotics and technology. So today, Donut Shack is operating around 13 plus units in UK itself. It is one of the award-winning brand which has won awards because of his taste and because of its flavor. So Sanj and Laura founded this brand in 2016, and Thiago is basically the head of operations who is heading the brand. Now, as an expansion plan, they have not only entered India, but they are venturing internationally, globally in all the countries. So they are entering US, so they are entering Saudi, they are entering Kuwait, they are entering Pakistan, and also they are entering Southeast Asian and GCC countries along with the concept which they have got in. Donor Shack as a brand is basically focused on the Mediterranean food. So if I'm talking about the global expansion, they are expecting around 50 restaurants in Europe. In the next 5 years, we are looking out for an expansion of around 150 restaurants in the Indian market. And in USA, they have dynamically entered right now, which is going to be huge potential and huge market for this brand when it is looking in for that opportunity. They are also going into UAE and Saudi Arabia also. So this is the USP of the brand. So the brand doesn't have a very wide choice of menu. They basically focus on three basic things, which is a very crisp and very focused menu, which is kebabs. So in kebabs, they have two categories of kebabs. So one is the kebab which is served in the pita bread, which is the dona kebab, and the second is the kebabs which the the shawarma which they serve in the pita bread roll. So it's basically one is a roll and one is the pita bread which is the dona, which we say as the dona kebab. So anyone who is coming to the restaurant can go in for a kebab between 250 to 275 rupees, which is the kebab which is in the roll type, or the kebab which is in the pita bread, which is between 350 to 375 rupees price range. Also, the brand believes in having a number of items which is there in the menu. Fries is one of their major items which is there. But if you see, the fries are not the normal fries which you currently get in any one of the QSR chains which you are going in. It is very typically spiral shaped. It is very different, and it is given along with a sauce which is very uh, different from the current sauces which are being used in the Indian market. All the sauces and all the materials, and along with the menu and the items, will be the vendor management will be managed by Fran Global and Franchise India. So anybody who is investing just has to invest, and you can be rest assured that the entire supply chain model, along with starting the equipment, delivering the equipment, getting your entire place set, and also the training of your team will be managed by the master franchisee, that is Frank Global and Franchise India. If you are talking about kebabs, so this is what I was giving all of you an idea. So this is how the entire robotics and technology looks like when it comes down to a doner shack or a doner kebab. Now, in any QSR industry, we have to understand that there are three important things, which basically is a major cost as far as a QSR unit is concerned. So, if one is basically your cost on manpower. The second is the food cost. The third is the wastages. So Donor Shack, Sanj being a chef himself, has actually gone down to each and every line item in the cost and ensured that he controls and manages the cost well so that it gives the better ROIs. So any Donor Shack outlet which is currently going to be opening, the food cost will be between 26 to 27%, which is very unique in the QSR industry because generally the food costs are above 30 to 32%. The wastages. which is one of the most prime concern whenever I discuss with any investor or any one of my colleagues or my partners who is there on call, is that is generally on a standard is between 3 to 4%. But Donor Shack as a brand has uniquely invested time and got in the concept that their wastages, as per the SOPs they have streamlined, if you are working as per that, is only at 0.8, 0.9%. Most of us will be having a idea that, oh my God, Dona, if my meat is not used today, then this meat will be entirely wasted and this increases my food cost. But that's a place where also Saj has worked on it, knowing that this is going to be directly affecting the profitability. So what has happened is that he went in to freeze the meat or the protein which is left over after the day, after the entire work is done, and then reuse it. And he also got a certification from the meteorology department of UK that the quality of the meat which was there can be reused in a period of 24 hours. So that's the uniqueness, and that's the minute details which this brand has got into to basically give an understanding that how serious they are about ROIs, how serious they are about the product, how serious they are about the materials which they are using. This is just to give all of you a brief idea. So they also have fried chicken, which is there in the menu. So if you see, fried chicken is a very important category. How? Because if you are buying a full chicken and the for the dona kebab, the meat is being used, then what is happening to the wings? What is happening to the leg portions? So that's where a fried chicken menu has, or these items which have been introduced in the menu, basically contributes in not only making a different dish on its own, but also a separate vertical in which the cost and the consumption can be increased. So this is how your the fries look like, as I already told it before. Now, as this menu is very unique and crisp, the entire composite menu consists of the dona kebab. It consists of the pita bread kebab, which is there. It consists of rolls. It consists of very small side dishes, which is introduced. So there is also a breakfast concept which is there, in which he uses the donut, in which he uses the shawarma in a small bread roll, and then he serves it, which is a very nominal cost, and it's a very exciting item which is there in the menu. He has got in sliders, he has got in donuts, and also he has got in shakes. So this is how the entire look and feel of the menu is. It is not a very elaborate menu. It is very crisp, very composed, and it can be prepared very fast. That's also another uniqueness which this brand has. So if you see today, we go to any QSR brand, the most important, biggest challenge which you face in a QSR brand is that when you are when it is when it is busy, then your service time increases. What Sanjay has done is that in a general order, a service time is 5 minutes. But even if the busy schedule becomes busy, or the unit becomes busy, or it's overcrowded, his time does not go up very high. So the 5 minutes for a single order delivery can maximum go up to 7 to 8 minutes. So if you understand, whoever is there on the call, the points or the USPs which I'm talking about this brand is very different. And actually, he being a chef himself, he has worked on each and every individual uh, category or cost category, which has basically made this menu and this brand very, very different from the current brands which we have. As an opportunity, this is this is extensively that we are looking out for single unit, multi-unit, and area developers. But as a plan, Fran Global and Franchise India is interested to talk to area developers who are looking in for an opportunity for specific 20 regions which we have shortlisted. So we are looking in four categories. One is our metro cities, which is there. Second is the the prime cities which are there, like Hyderabad, Bangalore, Pune. And third is also the two-tier and three-tier cities where we feel that a concept like this is going to work very well. So these are the medias and awards which Sanj and Laura has won. The good thing is that the India show which is there, and he has gotten remarkable responses from the team and from the people who had visited and met him. It's great to inform everyone that we are already in talks with a lot of investors who are looking in for opportunities not only for single unit in smaller cities but also prime cities as master franchises. Now, as an opportunity for any investor who is there on the call right now, or whom my partners or my colleagues are going to be in touch with it is it is a very crisp and very neat brand. So we are basically looking in for anyone who has a strong business acumen, who can operate food businesses. But again, as the brand is very unique and the owner of the brand is very passionate, we would be looking out not only that somebody comes and invests, but also he takes this as an opportunity and he invests time in the business, because this is a business which is actually going to give him great results and great output. Because standardizing is very important, keeping a track on the costing is very important, which requires direct involvement from the investor, until and unless which the brand is not going to be successful. So this is just to give all of you a brief idea about the doner kebab machine. How does it look like? How the servings are going to happen? So the doner kebab machines are the only machines or the equipments which are going to be imported from Germany, which our team, led by our Vice President Operations, Mr. Saif, is going to handle and monitor. So the investor has to just reluctantly look in for that opportunity, like the brand, and basically experience the brand in whichever city they are looking out for. Now, what is the comprehensive support which we are going to give? This is very important for any investor or any partner or any one of my colleague who is there on the call to understand. First is the training program. Second is the operations manual. Third is the supply chain. Fourth is marketing support, technology and systems, site selections and layout. Ongoing support is after the business operations are started, financial planning and management, compliance and legal support, innovation and product development. So that's all what I would like to give you about the brand. If anyone has any questions, my colleague Yashraj will be sharing his name, his email ID, and his mobile number in the chat. And you can directly get in touch with him for setting up a one-on-one meeting with me and my or my chairman, Mr. Gaurav Maria. We can discuss the opportunities, give you more brief about the brand, discuss more in details about how the ROIs are looking like and how the investment opportunity is going to look like. Uh, Now we'll come down all of to give you a small idea about the financial proposal. So this opportunity is available in two models. So one is a 500 square feet model. The second one is a 1200 square feet model. So in the 500 square feet model, the capex investment is around 40 lakhs, and the franchise fee is around 15 lakhs, and your capex investment for a 1200 square feet is going to be around 70 lakhs, and the franchise fees is going to be around 15 lakhs. The royalty is at 6%. The annual ROIs are at 193%. Your payback period is at 18 months and 20 months, and the agreement period is for 5 years. What is the rollout plan? How would you like to go into this 150 benchmark which Fran Global and Franchise India has created for the brand expansion in the market? So we are looking in for 20 master franchise or area developers who are interested in the brand, looking in this brand as an opportunity, and taking master rights for 20 prime regions which we have shortlisted. So there are basically four categories. One is platinum, one is gold, one is silver, and one is bronze. So the platinum categories, the master fees will come to 1 crore rupees, where the investor will get an opportunity to open up 1 or 2 units in his vicinity under his as an investor, and the rest 38 units he can sub-franchise. As a gold member, as a gold category, the entire franchise fees will be 60 lakh rupees. The opportunity will be for the master rights will be for 20 units, in which the master franchisee has to open up 1 units. Same vis-a-vis for the silver category, it is 40 lakh rupees for 10 units, in which the master franchisee has to open up 1 unit. And along with that, for the bronze category, the master franchise fees will be 30 lakhs for, for 10 units, in which the franchisee has to open up 1 unit. So this is a brief detailing about the brand and about uh, the the financials. If anyone is interested to discuss more, or basically have more needs more understanding about the brand, then it is I would request all of you uh, to keep our hotline number, and also to keep our email ID and mobile number, so that you can directly get connected to us. Um, as an opportunity, we are currently open for the entire India, but yes, we are in serious discussions for many regions where we are likely to close this opportunity by the end of this month. So I would request anybody who is there on the call, who is interested, passionate about the brand, needs more confidence about the brand, to immediately connect with us and or get a call organized. We will also schedule a meeting along with our chairman to give more details about the brand. The brand is also visiting India again by the first or second week of January. So definitely there is a scope where you can meet the brand owner and discuss more about the details. So that's all from my side today about the brand, and I would like to get connected to anybody who has been there on the call. It was great meeting and interacting with all of you about the brand, and we would love to discuss more opportunities uh, about other master franchises brand which are there with us. Please stay connected, keep in touch with us, and thank you for joining the session. Yes, Raj, anything would you like to add?
So all is great. Everything is great. For all those people who are interested in this opportunity, I have shared my contact and email. Do let us know if you are interested for the same. We'll have a detailed discussion for the same. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank